It's just about noon on the 10th of March, 2026. And I just emptied my bank account because yesterday I noticed that Amazon is hosting Winn-Dixie delivery. So naturally, I got to flex. Um, and yeah, I mean, empanadas and spring rolls and freaking White Castle and freaking deli salad. um, basically signaling, my cafe lifestyle over here. Yeah, those things. Having a variety of those kinds of things um tends to make time go by a little faster. Um, you know, hearing like patty or like arepa can be kind of unsettling. I don't know, but uh I've been at it for a little while now. I've done this a couple times, not with Winn-Dixie, but yeah, everything else is kind of tired. And I used to work at Winn-Dixie almost freaking 20 years ago. Oh my God. Oh, what? That is so crazy. No, stop. Oh my God. No. Are we serious right now? When I was 14 and I'm 33. Bruh, that's too much. Oh my gosh. Anyways, so yeah, I mean it's one of those things where it's like you think you know how, and then, you know, you got the Swanson trucks in your neighborhood and they're trying to give you freaking Salisbury steak and stuff like this. And it's like, let's pump the brakes here. It's like, I don't think that's not gonna work, you know. Um, it's not just about the issue being, preservation, but uh it does help if, you know, there's an intention for, I don't know, economy, society, heritage, heaven forbid. Um, so yeah, it's kind of a small cart. It's like 16 items or something. I had to give him $100 for reasons because people get nervous. They don't know if they can cover their bases and whatnot. This is still a relatively new game. I mean, they didn't put this in like headline news or anything because people don't be respecting me like that. But yeah, change is in the air. And also something else. Um, but it's that time. I'm not gonna lie. Seeing the little grasses poking up out of the snow was really disturbing. And I don't know, man. Actually, it doesn't look different from how it used to. It didn't do it worse. I'll say that much. Um, but It's not a science. That's the thing about it is that get out of the road, child. Oh my gosh. Um, like people be acting like I'm supposed to be like a chef over here. Like just because I have a stove, I'm supposed to be like it's my fault that things are it's not even home style, honey. Like I am not a good cook, period. It's it is something else. And it's like, bruh, there's magic in the world and like you're gonna give me a hard time because I was convicted that by business, by entrepreneurship, that I would pay somebody to cook for me. Like that's the problem is that I literally thought that I would or what? Like you don't believe me that I want to pay people to do it right? Whatever. Anyways, so nah, it's tough, really is. How to do things so that it doesn't just come out like epoxy mess. Like it just looks like I don't know what to say. But it's not that uh, it's a bunch of frozen stuff, right? It's like all frozen. Um and so, you know, I got me some shelf stable stuff over here too, but it's fine. Like you get a freaking can of Campbell's and you know, that's like that's like faith. um, but I'm gonna have to let you know that yeah, it's weird because for as much as it's like, oh, changes in the air, it's like you would never try and to get me this. Like, how come whenever I saw it anywhere else, I didn't trust it? How come I like couldn't stomach it unless I paid for it? Riddle me this. It's like you guys want to act like I've always been like stuck up or something or difficult or too emotional. But like it's not my fault that like you make me feel like I'm being poisoned. I don't know what to tell you. Like I don't love you. I don't trust you. Anyways, yeah, so change, but also not. It's that these things have been around a while and I've only just, brought myself to it and and it's not new and yet it is a change from I don't know, this expectation that like I'm supposed to be able to cook Italian food every night or like this expectation that like ramen noodles like are satisfying or I don't know, but like there's just so many reasons why it isn't for me. And yes, I have read The Alchemist and I was totally miffed. I was like, wow, that didn't really say anything. It's weird how it didn't really say anything. But then I try to pour myself up a drink or something, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, "Bruh, yeah, like, what the hell?" It's like, I don't know, trying to drink bath water or something. It's like, that's gross. Um, so anyways, not enough not enough, acknowledgement and, consideration regarding the fact that, like, I know you that you say that, like, everyone's supposed to be able to just, like, whip it up or whatever. I don't know, I don't believe you, 1, based on, the white collar crime going on, believe it or not, because it's just these freaking nickel and dime situations, but still wanna freaking act like this is some orchestration. It's like, why couldn't it actually just be infrastructure? Why do you have to be stealing? But no, like, you're too simple-minded for that. You just see something shiny and you take it. I think that's a terrible thing. I'm a very unhappy person, exceptionally so. And, anyways, long way of saying that, I really do think that it requires a cultural perspective, but not just one culture. I think, like I said, it goes down easier when there is like a variety of whatever that thing is, that's supposed to be nourishing and, you know, sustenance and whatever. And yeah, I got this South American, Asian, freaking Indian cart on the way here. And no, I had this stuff a bunch of times. Mostly, there's a couple different brands, but um mostly it just is what I'm able to get. And and so I've been at this for a while now. It's been years. And yeah, there's been a lot of controversy surrounding, you know, delivery fees and like all these kinds of platform fees and stuff like this. But at the end of the day, when people would send me stuff without, without thinking of me, like it was always so obvious that like you have no taste. And also, you really aren't trying to be thoughtful in what you're picking out. And also, not just that, it's like the most like obstinate sort of like culturally, like people send me stuff and it's just like a tomato and like a bag of salad and like granola and like stuff like this. And it's like, bruh, you do not love me. Like this is so clear that you do not love me. It's so crazy. Versus what I do, which it is meant to be defined and identified and related to, and also, um, I don't know, something about, education and advocacy because um it's not just what it's not just what the language is, or you know, what it looks like or whatever. It's like it does take a lot of, I don't know, like investment. Like it's cheap foods, but it requires a lot of emotional labor. And I just feel like y'all are sleeping on that. Like you could do more to be present and participating in the fact that like trying to pass off the fact that like plants are supposed to grow and be, harvested and whatnot. And there's more and more like plant options because people don't take care of the plants. And so then you don't want to think about other things, you know. And so it's just a really difficult situation. It's not a matter of prejudice or discrimination or bias, actually. It's a matter of being, you know, thoughtless or careless. And that is the difference, is that like a lot of people move by this invisible hand that it almost takes like a temper tantrum to actually communicate something. Everybody's just like so flattered and whatever. But um yeah, I just wanted to say that it's not just because I picked it out. It's not just because that's the, a la mode like flavor of the week or whatever. That's not why. It's because I actually want it. And you be trying to give me stuff that you had no appreciation for, you had no investment in, and that is what you fed me, and I'll never forget it.